Hey everyone, today's look is inspired by Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball music video. So let's get started. In this video, her skin looks kind of like porcelain. It's extremely pale and flawless. So to start, I'm going to use a foundation brush and two foundation shades. One is the one I normally use, and then I'm going to use one that's 3 shades lighter. I want my skin to look flawless. I don't want any of my freckles or scars to show through, so I'm going to apply this with a heavy hand. The coverage, of course, is up to you. So the technique that I'm going to be using, I'm going to apply the foundation shade that I normally use mainly on the outside of my face and any areas that I normally would contour. Then with the lighter one, I'm going to place that anywhere that I would highlight. So same technique, using 2 different shades that match the foundation shades we just used. I'm going to apply those in the same areas. Once I've done this, I'm going to apply a translucent powder right over top just to blend it all out. Now, one of the most important things to do is contouring and highlighting. Obviously, my bone structure is way different than Miley Cyrus's, but using contour, shadow, and highlighting, you can fake the way that your face is structured. So I'm going to keep looking back at a picture of Miley and compare my structure to hers, and using a bronzer or darker foundation, you can apply this technique by using a little brush in this color and following her face shape. You're going to have to tweak this part of the video to fit your face structure, or if you want to skip this part entirely, that's up to you as well. Just so I can explain what I did, I flattened out my nose, so I contoured the sides heavily as well as the tip to make it look flatter and a little bit wider than it normally is. Just keep in mind, any area that you make darker is going to make it look slimmer and flatter, and any area that you highlight will make it look larger and stand out more. And for this, I'm just going to use my finger to blend this out. You can use a brush or your finger, whatever works for you. Next, I'm going to create a beauty mark using a wet eyeshadow. As you can see, my eyebrows are extremely thin and they have a really big arch compared to hers. So I'm going to darken mine using a dark brown eyeshadow and thicken them as well. On the top, I'm going to use my natural eyebrow line, but on the bottom, I'm going to extend this and make it a lot thicker than it is, as well as straightening it out. So getting rid of that triangle arch, I'm going to fill this in with the eyeshadow. To clean up the brows, I'm going to use a light foundation and just kind of cut this through so that way they're very precise. Her actual makeup is very minimal, so all I'm going to apply on the top lash line is a thick black eyeliner. And I'm going to dab ever so slightly in the inner corners to give just a little bit of a smoke in there as well. Now I'm going to finish up the contour, so using that same shadow we used on our nose, I'm going to apply this in the cheekbones. And her face is pretty structured, so I'm going to place this on my forehead as well, and on my jawline. On the close-up part of her face, you can see that her eyelashes are really long, but they're also very extended. They're not thick. they're kind of spidery. So instead of using my normal technique for lashes, which you guys know is really thick, I'm going to keep them separated by applying it as normal first, flat, and then using the tip of the brush, I'm going to combine my lashes together so they're more like spider legs. And then to finish the eyes, just in the outer corner, it's hardly there. I'm going to apply the same color I used as my contour in the outer corner of my eyes, just to give a little bit of depth. To finish up the makeup, I'm going to apply a bright red lipstick. At first I applied the lipstick as normal, but her lips are actually a lot thicker than mine. So I'm going to overline them and actually round them out. I have kind of an intense Cupid's bow. My lips at the top arch kind of a lot, and hers are more rounded, so I'm going to round this out, just kind of making a circle or an oval shape. And then this look is complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any other questions, comment below. If you want to see any other celebrity inspired tutorials as well, make sure you let me know. Read the description box for all the information and things that I use in this video. Have a great day.
Should